Yo, what's good with you guys? This is Amart from Dreamy Season. Pretty much just breaking down this sample that I made, kind of like in the Lil Baby, Lil Durk type of style, kind of dark, melodic, emotional. And the first thing that I started with was this piano. It's the Grandeur from Kontakt. If you guys don't have the Grandeur, definitely recommend you get it. It's a very, very clean sounding piano. And all I did was I turned the tone down to like softer. So it gave it like kind of a more emotional feel. But here's what the piano sounds like just by itself. And for the effects, some reverb, some delay, and then an EQ cutting out like some of the lows. And then I played this MIDI on my MIDI keyboard. And for this progression, it's pretty much the basic Lil Baby progression. But what I did was I went down 4 and then down 1 more at the end. And oh yeah, also over here, something that I did, this chord right here that's in the scale it should be a minor chord, but what I did was I made it a major chord. I do this usually in these dark type of loops. I like doing this a lot, but it should be a minor chord, but I made it major. As you can see, there's a B up here, so I made it a major chord instead, and it just makes it like really, really dark and emotional at the ending. But yeah, as you can see, like the velocities are like randomized. It's because I played it. It makes it sound a lot better. I definitely recommend like playing on a MIDI keyboard or just really messing with the velocities to get that more realistic sound. Next thing I did was I added these strings. This kind of gave the sample a more emotional type of sound. These are the soft legato strings from Xpand. All I did was I put the attack down a little bit, and I think the decay down as well. And I really just copied the chords. I think I messed with the voicings actually. I think I just like tried putting notes, like higher notes up and stuff, but or just moving stuff up or down an octave. But it's pretty much these are the chords that I played on the piano. But yeah, this is what the strings sound like by itself. So I feel like the strings really complemented the piano and just kind of made the sample like sound a lot more full. Next thing that I did was I added this vocal from Splice. This part is like the first part of the vocal, and then this part is the second part of the vocal. What I did was I just pitched the second part of the vocal down, kind of just to give it some variation. And for the vocals, the processing I put on there was some reverb just to make them really ambient, and EQ, taking out a lot of lows and highs, convolver, some delay, and then a pan man, which is panning it left and right. So the next sound that I added kind of gave the sample like that darker type of feel. It's a one-shot lead. It's from like a one-shot kit. This is what the lead sounds like just by itself. Yeah, for the effects, I put a love filter. This pretty much just takes out like some of the highs, like the harsh frequencies. I put some delay, reverb, some more delay, EQ, and a pan man. And then at this point, I thought that the sample was feeling pretty full, so I added a sub bass, and that's what I usually do when I want to like see if the sample's done. I did this little pitch bend right here. It's very subtle, but pretty much it just follows the root notes of the piano. And then at that point, I felt like I still needed like one more like little accent or something. So the last thing that I did was I got this bell from Omnisphere, and the bell sounds like this. And this bell is Sweet Dreams 1. And this is the pattern that I put down. Looks like this. And I mess with the velocities like this because it just made it bouncier, like a lot bouncier. And this just repeats. And then I just changed like one note at the end actually right here. But it pretty much just repeats. And then for the effects, I put Portal on it. It kind of just adds like a lot of texture to it. And then I put some delay, reverb, crystallizer, some EQ, and then another EQ right there. But yeah, that's pretty much a sample. Not anything too crazy. Kind of kept it pretty simple with this sample. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys got something out of it. If you guys aren't already, be sure to follow Dreamy Season on Instagram, as well as me on Instagram. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.